It's about 7 p.m. on Saturday, June 28th. Just a couple more days left in June, and then we'll be in July. I like July here in Northeast Texas. It is hot, but at least the humidity goes down a little bit. And then August, it starts cooling off a tiny bit, and the humidity goes way down. As long as we don't get rain, but I'm hoping we do get at least some rain. You can kind of see the state of my field here. The brown grass is mostly spring grass, cool season grass that, it does what it does when it gets warm. It decides to go to sleep. Oftentimes just dies, sheds the leaves and seeds, and says, see you all next year. Anyway, I'm posting this video here. We've got a lot fewer rams. I sold 6 of the rams to somebody here in town. They just wanted to start their sheep flock. I got a chance to talk with them, and it made a lot of sense what they're doing. They have a ton of acreage that's covered with woods, and through that acreage there runs a stream, and along with the stream comes all the predators, the hogs, the deer, and everything else. And so they are concerned about putting sheep in that back 100 acres, but they think that sheep will really help to beautify and reclaim that land. So they're going to start with 6 sheep that they're probably going to castrate them. I actually went through the records. 2 of them are really good. One of them has a really good mom that's a St. Croix, and another one of them has a pretty good mom, that one of the ones that I bought from Lampasas. So I told them, I said, those 2 you can probably breed. The rest you probably should castrate. One of them is the bottle lamb, Rammy Jr. So they're going to do their best. They have a couple dogs already protecting the land. They have good fences. They have good neighbors. But they were telling me that one time, I think it was either them or one of their neighbors, saw a big black cat prowling around their land, and they actually got a couple calves. Again, I don't know if it was them or a neighbor, but that would be a black panther. And when I heard that, I'm like, I didn't know, but I guess we're in the black panther's habitat here in Northeast Texas. And I knew about the bobcats. Somebody was saying mountain lions are down here too. I think they call them cougars up where I'm from in the Pacific Northwest. But there's a lot of different animals down here that are looking for free lunch. And if you don't have livestock guardian dogs, you're just doing a wildlife feeding program. And once they figure out that it's just an open buffet on your land, they start coming back. And if you don't do something about it, pretty soon you'll just be buying animals to feed the animals. So anyway, so they have dogs, their neighbors have dogs, their neighbors have dogs. Everybody has dogs that has land here. Dogs are the only thing that can really keep those animals at bay. And lest you think, so if you look at my dogs here, like she doesn't have any, or he doesn't have any scars. Those black spots are from the Dallas grass. The seeds are kind of sticky. Yeah, some of my dogs, they have scars on their face. Something got in there and messed up their face a little bit. Probably messing with a raccoon or something, I assume. But anyway, that's kind of the story. So I wish them good luck. I told them, I says, hey, if you need any help or you have any questions, just holler at me. They're following the Shepherdess. The Shepherdess doesn't live too far from me. I listen to her as much as I can. I've taken a lot of advice from her. So if you want good advice from somebody that actually knows what they're doing, the Shepherdess is good. I think Shepherdess is pretty neat because she's not dealing with a ton of acreage. She's dealing with small acreage. And so she's very efficient in her operation. And she's actually making a living doing what she does. And so go her way, go talk to her and ask her what she's doing. I don't know what else she does. I think she publishes a couple books, or she resells books, and she has some products that she resells too. So go talk to her, go buy stuff through her website. Premier One Supplies is a great website. I love them. Their prices are really good. I don't know how they make money, honestly. I guess the farm products must be pretty dang cheap if they're able to sell it for that price. But I bought a lot of stuff from Premier One. Right now I'm feeding minerals to my sheep, not the rams. I probably should feed it to the rams too. But I'm feeding minerals to the sheep. It's a mix-in that you mix into the rock salt. And the rock salt's like $5 a bag, a 50-pound bag, $5 at the local feed store. But I mix that in and I give it to the sheep, and it has high selenium, which Shepherdess and Premier One both recommend for sheep. That they believe that one of the reasons why sheep have it so hard is they're not quite getting enough selenium. So I know the cows nibble at it. I see them in there every once in a while licking at it too, but I don't think it hurts the cows. And then so that the shepherd's hook I think is a must-have. I lost mine for a while, and basically it just changed. It's difficult to work with sheep if you don't have a shepherd's hook. If you're wondering, so what I did is I took these animals, my family, we walked them down to the fence line. There's a lane that we built all the way to the pen that's in the woods back there. Once in the pen, I can get them in a tight little space pretty easy. Hey, don't you bark at that cow. Once you get them in the pen there, it's pretty easy to grab them. In fact, the sheep, once they were in the pen, they knew that they were pinned, and they calmed down. I was able to actually touch them and pet their heads and stuff like that. It was kind of cool. But yeah, I just grabbed the 6 that were the smallest, 6 that weren't. There's one of them that shed his coat already. I don't know if it's a good sign or bad sign, but he shed his coat, so I kept him just in case he breeds. These are all intact. I'm going to use them for breeding. Over time, I'm going to get more and more Katahdin and be more selective about which ones breed. But I picked the biggest ones. And so one of them was a purebred St. Croix. He's gone. One of them was from the Lampasa sheep. He's gone. And I think I have a couple others from the Lampasa sheep. I'll double check my records. But anyway, so hopefully that will be a good start for them. Yeah, otherwise I think I need to call the hay guy. I'm going to get the restaurant open. Once I get the restaurant open, I think I'll call the hay guy. Maybe I should do it sooner, before the restaurant opens, when I could take a couple hours off and work with hay. But right now my thoughts with hay is I'm thinking I set it up periodically through the pasture. I'm thinking 80 bales is more than enough for me. Especially because I don't plan on wintering the calves, right? I'll just get rid of the calves once winter starts. Once the forage runs out, once I start rolling out hay, the calves are gone. But I was thinking of putting the hay throughout the pasture. I'm wondering if it's cheaper to move hay with the side-by-side or to move hay with the tractor. Probably the side-by-side, honestly. So what I'll do is I'll set up the hay so I can back up to it and get it, make sure it's spread out enough that I can get in there. Alternatively, what I do is I borrow the tractor from time to time and move the hay bales apart so I can get to them more easily. Yeah, I got about 10 bales of hay left. If forage starts to run a little short, I'll just roll those bales of hay out, just put it in the pasture, you know. So this bull has earned his reprieve. My plan was to let him go, or actually to harvest him. That was one of the plans I had, was to harvest him and use him as dog food and see what he tastes like. But because my bull, the one in the background there, boop, the South Pole bull, because he didn't really perform, I'm going to keep him around for another year. I'll give him 2 months on the cows, and I'll give this bull a month on the cow like I did last year, just in case he doesn't do his job. So, you know, beautiful white calves. I just love the white calves I got. So, and that's a steer right there. I got another steer, but he's with the cows. He's a mama's boy, number 44. Anyway, right now it's about 90 degrees. The wind is blowing. It's kind of dry. It's kind of nice. I have no complaints. Life is good. I have plenty of grass. So, yeah, guys, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.